Oh yeah, welcome back. We are coming back with part two in this series. Okay, this is going to be a one shot only deal, and now it's turned into a series because I have so many CDs to go through, and I could really even go and do like multiple series and do like a rap a lot and a Cash Money. I don't think I really want to be in front of a camera for that long. Okay, but I am going to finish what I started. I'm going to keep going through some No Limit titles, and I'm going to get started right now with some soundtracks. Okay, I'm going to go do some soundtracks right now. I believe I have three soundtracks off the label. We're just going to start with what is clearly the best of the three. Iconic movie. I'm about it. Okay, I actually have the VHS somewhere, but I don't have it in front of me. But it is somewhere. The movie is all right. It's cool for what it was, like an independent film. Kind of started a whole bunch of those. Like everyone was making movies then for the next couple of years. You know, Mac 10 made a movie. 3 6 Mafia made a movie. Of course, Cash Money made a movie. All these hood films are all right. There's like some value to them, but you know, movies not really my thing. I'm all about the music, so the soundtrack is where it's at for me. And this soundtrack right here is one of the better soundtracks in general, not just No Limit. So this right here, okay, this was 97, maybe the summer of 97. And it's a compilation of everyone on the label at that time, pretty much, and some other artists like Ghetto Twins. This is a 5-star album right here. This is one of the top No Limit albums right here. So much dopeness right here. Meal Ticket, How You Do That is on there. The Young Bleed song, of course. For a lot of us, it was the first time we heard Young Bleed. Rest in peace. Max got a killer song on here. I could just go down the list. There's all kinds of dope songs on that. That's the best of the three soundtracks I have. The other two are not really nearly up to par as I'm about it. You don't really need the others; they're not essential. But maybe this one it comes in the cool case here and everything, right? Is it called a Q pack, I believe. Um, this is all right. It's got some cool songs. Maybe the best song from this is the UGK track, um, "Bump and Grill," I believe is the name of it. There's some other cool songs on here, and some other artists that are not No Limit artists, like Ice Cube. Ghetto Vet is on here, which is an all right song. This isn't really essential, but kind of worth it to have. It's not an expensive CD. And then there's this one right here, Foolish. I've never seen that movie. I don't know anything about this movie really. This is not really essential. It has some cool songs on there, but a lot of the songs, I think about half of this album is like just like funk and soul classics. So there's kind of like just reissuing classics. Aqua Boogie's on here. So they have like Parliament. I think they have Marvin Gaye on here. Um, OJ's. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while since I listened to this. I mean, those songs are cool, but it's not like new No Limit shit. It's just like some reissue of some old music that was probably in the movie. Uh, this is cool. There's any of the new No Limit songs on there aren't really anything to discuss too much. It's not really too dope. This one is dope. Soldier Slim, and you see I've kind of made a note about this. I gotta revisit this one and see if it's truly skipping, or if there's just some dust or something on there, or if I gotta get this fixed or something, or if I just gotta go buy a new one. Sometimes older CD players they'd be a little bit more finicky. So I got like maybe like 10 different CD players. So I'm gonna have to just kind of test them all, and I'll actually get to that soon. This is a pretty cool album. When this first dropped, uh, all I knew from Soldier Slim is he was on the Down South Hustlers soundtrack with "You Got It." Killer song. Oh, so dope. Um, There's nothing really as good as that song on here, but it's still a dope album. One thing that's kind of struck out to me about this was, of course, Soldier Slim is a legend, but I didn't really know who he was at the time when this dropped. In fact, like all the other albums off of No Limit, they were like at this time in '98, they were like advertising them months ahead of time, and I don't think they did this. This was just like a surprise drop out of nowhere. But I always loved the cover of this. There's all these bullets flying through the air, and Soldier Slim is not really phased. He's just chilling. It's pretty cool. Um, some pretty cool songs on here as well. Yeah, Snoop is on here. In fact, this is one of the songs leading up to Snoop's album that I was like, oh yeah, this is it right here. At the same time as the name of it, Snoop is flowing on there. He's matching the beat perfectly. Like anyone who says that Snoop can't flow on New Orleans beats, nah, man. On those No Limit beats, he was dope, man. And I feel like now that I'm saying this, I want to like make a compilation of all the Snoop appearances he did on No Limit when he first joined. He was jumping on all their albums leading up to his album, and even after his album, he was on like Prime Suspects album. He had a dope song on there. Yeah, Snoop is he was killing the guest appearances leading up to his album. I think that's why I was disappointed a little bit. Was it wasn't really his album wasn't really as dope as the appearances that he was making. There's actually a part two of You Got It on here with Mia X, I think, and it's pretty cool, but it's not touching the original. The original is a classic. There's this super big posse cut at the end called NL Party. Um, Street Life is a dope song on here. There's some cool music on here. And Soldier Slim, legendary rapper. So that's an essential one. That's one of like the 25 albums, whatever, that they dropped during '98. This dropped at the top of '98, the banner year. This one kind of came out of nowhere as well. Young Bleed. This was like a one-off for No Limit. I don't think Bleed was like officially a No Limit artist, but like I said, he was on the Unbounded soundtrack. That he had a big hit on there, and How You Do That was actually an old Young Bleed song from a year before, and then P jumped on it, and that's basically what happened there. Is I guess with the amount of noise that he created with the new version, kind of got himself like some sort of a joint venture deal with C-Loc Records. So this is a good album. His next album is called On My Own, or maybe just My Own. His next album, which was not on No Limit, was actually even better than this. This is cool. I like this album. It's like half No Limit, half C-Loc Records. And yeah, it's a cool album. I definitely picked this up. This right here, not really essential. All right. And by not really, I mean not at all, even though I remember there being one cool song in here. I like School on Lock. You might want to check that out. That's a pretty cool song. It's the rest of this. It's like it's his. This came out before Lil Romeo dropped, maybe a year before Lil Romeo, and this was his foray, his first foray into like the kiddie rap scene. This is not really. It's really cheap. If you find it somewhere, I pick it up. It's worth it. For like $7 or whatever, but it's not something you're just going to keep bumping all the time. This, however, oh my God, this is stellar rap music right here. Master P, Ice Cream Man. This is the best Master P album, best Master P solo, without a question. This is his finest moment right here. He was still locked into rapping. You could tell like a couple of years later when No Limit really blew up out the sky, he wasn't really focused on rapping anymore, and it kind of showed. He probably like was doing a million things that day and just jumped in the booth for a minute. But this, he's locked in, man. This is a dope album, man. This is back when No Limit were still going with funky fresh graphics. They weren't with pen and pixel at the time, I don't believe. So the visuals are a little bit different. They always had like very small fonts on the song titles. Sometimes you couldn't even see them. So this is Master P, Ice Cream Man, and yeah, this got all kinds. This is packed with dope songs. Even like deep into the CD, like you could put on like track 17, 18, and you're gonna get like Bout That Drama. You're gonna get Killer P. Oh man, this is it right here. And of course, legendary song, Time for 187, Break 'em Off something. Man, I'm telling you, this is P's finest moment. This is one of the best No Limit albums out there. Okay, Ice Cream Man, of course, very controversial with the Loonies. He jacked their shit. There's no question about it. Master P, he's that's what he is. He bites other people, but he knows what to bite. Makes it his own. I mean, I think it's endearing. He be sounding like Scarface on one song. He sound like Spice One on another. Sometimes it's the same song, but yeah, that's a dope album. This one came out a year later. This is like maybe fall '97. Uh, at the time, I listened to this more than I did Ice Cream Man, but now I'm an Ice Cream Man person altogether. This is good. This is a good album. P is maybe this is like a slight step down maybe from Ice Cream Man, but he's got some killer songs on here just the same. I want to say Let's Get 'Em, one of my favorite No Limit songs. Let's Get 'Em is so hard. Uh, Weed and Money is on here. Pass Me the Green. Uh, Come and Get Some. C Murder's verse on that is so insane. It's the hardest verse ever, I think. Um, yeah, there's a lot of killer songs on here and a lot of guest appearances. I want to say that there's only one solo Master P song on here. That's how I remember this. I remember like everyone on the label all over this, and this is really where I got introduced to a lot of the newer rappers on No Limit, the next generation that were about to drop in 1998. This one is a double album from Master P. This one is MP, The Last Dawn. This one has like, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera or not, but you can see as I tilt this CD, his hand is moving. Uh, this is a double CD, and there are some good songs on here, but it's not matching the quality of the previous two at all. So this is something that might be worth your time. There's definitely a few good songs on here. All right, that's his retirement album. Of course, rappers don't retire, right? So, and then this one is 99 Ways to Die. I got some of P's old records. I believe most of what I have are reissues, though, and he took King George off a few songs and changed a few things around, so it's not really official. But man, look at this artwork right here. Look at this picture, man. What's going on here, man? This is insane. So Master P, 99 Ways to Die. And then, of course, on the back of his album, he's got all this coming soon. And yeah, there's that's Master P. Those are my Master P CDs. I just gave you 4 in a row from best to least best, maybe. Maybe I put MP The Last On down at the number 4 slot there. And man, I'm really taking up some time here, so I should probably kind of chime out for a bit. I'm just gonna drop one more CD here, and then I'm gonna get out of here for a bit, and maybe drop in another week or so. I still got a lot more to go here, but this right here, Silk the Shocker. For some reason, this is my only Silk the Shocker album on CD or tape. I don't own any of his other stuff. But he has a few other albums worth getting. Definitely to Charge It to the Game album. But this one that I'm going to have right here, the Silk the Shocker album, when he was just known as Silk, and the album name was The Shocker. This is his best album. So I guess maybe about 10 years or so ago, Twitter was running with the whole thing where saying Silk is the worst rapper ever. He can't rap on beat, And of course, a few important people say something on Twitter, and then all of a sudden it becomes like the go-to thing that gets set in stone. I'm going to set the record straight. Silk the Shocker is a dope rapper. Don't get it twisted. But this is where he shone the most, right? This is his best album right here. There's all kinds of dope songs on here, and this is maybe close in quality to Master P, Ice Cream Man. They even look similar. I think they dropped around similar time frames. Like if I put these two next to each other, and then I show you the back of these albums, they're basically the same thing. Look at this right here, right? So that's Master P, Silk the Shocker. I'm gonna wrap this one up right now, okay? Because I just sped through a whole bunch of CDs there. I got more stuff to go. I haven't even touched the True albums. I haven't touched C Murder, Mia X. We haven't even looked at Mac yet. See how stacked this label is with talent. There's just so much music on this label. So many songs and albums in just like 5 6 years, and yeah, is I think it's like over 100 albums on the label, and all these albums had like 20 songs on it. So if you do the math, you got like 2,000 songs. It's crazy. So yeah, No Limit, Master P, lots of dope shit there. I got way more to go through. I'm gonna check in another week or so and upload some more. I'm gonna finish what I started. I'm gonna go through every No Limit album I have, and then I'm just gonna go back to posting songs again. And you probably won't see me on here again, but anyways, still having lots of fun here. So stay tuned for at least part three. I want to say it's going to go part 3 and 4, maybe part 5. Who knows? So yeah, and chime in the comments and subscribe, all that kind of stuff that you're supposed to say when you're on YouTube. You could do all that stuff and share the video. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, you got to do a thumbs up too. Right, right. So all that stuff, you can chime in and comment on your favorite albums, which ones you liked, which ones you don't. I'd be happy to read what you guys got to say about the awesomeness of No Limit.